Hello, I'm Cindy with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, and this is Speak Out on Stigma. Today we'll be hearing from Kelly. Hi, Kelly. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm good. So, tell me about some of the damaging physical impacts you've experienced as a result of stigma, like relationships, finances, work, housing, medical care, and/or health.
I've dealt with stigma for a long time. I've been in recovery for 10 years now. And I would say my very first memory of this is probably about 6 months after I got into recovery. I brought my son to a medical care facility, had some concerns, and I felt like the provider didn't really listen to me. I know that, like, right when my chart was opened, I could see where it had kind of listed some of my substance use history and some of my mental health struggles I've had. The diagnosis was there, and she kind of brushed it off like this was a lack of parenting on my part, the issue we were having at home. And I really felt like I that was stigmatizing to me because this person didn't know how I was as a parent. Kind of that idea that if you're an addict or you have mental health issues, you're not a good parent. And I really felt like I was a good parent. I took a lot of pride in my parenting. And so that was one of the first things I remember. But even now, 10 years later, and even I work in healthcare, I help other people, who are seeking treatment. I still, when I am going in, like, let's say I'm having anxiety, I just know that I feel that my anxiety hasn't fully been treated. And I think a lot of it's because of just my medical record, my chart. And I've kind of just accepted that, and I use other, forms of treatment and things. But I really think it's from stigma.
So it sounds like just kind of describing the impact that stigma has on your day-to-day life and anxiety or apprehension about interactions in healthcare. Is that an accurate description?
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes I've even just not gone to see a provider because I feel like they're just going to judge me based on, what they see. So that's just been hard.
Yeah, and that can pose a barrier, especially let's say you're first coming into recovery. That makes it even harder when you're in that state. You might be going through withdrawal.
Yeah, and you may even want to be seeking treatment and feel like someone maybe is looking down on you, and it may make you feel like you don't want to get treatment. You don't want to go back and ask for help because you want to avoid being made to feel like you're a bad person.
And then what you've described also is the lasting impact of that on life, on your life and in your interactions.
Yeah,
Your
absolutely.
system. Yeah. What can be done to address stigma in the community, systemically and within the structures that people with substance use disorders encounter?
Yeah, so I think there just has to be a huge mindset shift. Addiction really is a disease. Addiction doesn't care how much money you make, how smart you are. I graduated college with a 4.0 GPA. I was a registered nurse. Like, I um feel like just addiction doesn't care about any of that. You don't really know that at the time when you're going through it. You feel like you're the only one, and that people don't understand. But addiction is really a disease like anything else, like high blood pressure, diabetes, and actually the relapse rates are very similar to some of the other medical diagnoses that people have. And so I think education's a big one for, especially for anyone working with people with addiction. And then I think it would be really good for everybody to know or meet and talk to someone with addiction like me, or other people, to see what we're really like, and just keep an open mind and really learn about who people are. And because we've all accomplished things in our life, we've all loved with our hearts, and we all have talents and skills and abilities. And it's just tough when you get judged based off judgments and preconceived notions and things.
Yeah, absolutely. So the awareness raising, the education and connecting to people in recovery and really kind of seeing and understanding as human beings.
Yeah, and so I think another thing too is like joining, maybe, I don't know if ally is the right term, but maybe, be an ally. If you yourself have never had any struggles, support a local cause or support your community services that are providing services for addiction or mental health services. Attend, events or rallies, or, just get involved and show your support, I think can help change the culture.
Yeah, that is a great suggestion. Lots of great options offered too there. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much, Kelly, for sharing your views on stigma. And thank you to our viewers for watching. Speak Out on Stigma is a forum to raise awareness about the harmful impact of stigma on those in and seeking recovery. Recovery is for everyone. Together, we can eliminate stigma. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you and have a good day.